If you have these 5 signs, you're mentally stronger than you think. Most people picture mental strength as something loud, someone fearless, someone who never doubts themselves, just crushing it 24/7. But real mental strength usually looks completely ordinary. It's not in some big speech. It's in the small choices you make when nobody's watching. You probably have more of it than you think. Let's see how many of these sound like you. Sign 1. You work on your goals without posting about them. You know that urge. You start something new, and before you've even made progress, part of you wants to tell people about it. Post it. Make it official. We live in a world that pushes you to announce everything. The day one selfie before the actual work even starts. Here's the thing. Telling someone your goal gives your brain a little reward early, before you've earned it. You feel like you've already done something. But if you can sit down and quietly learn a new skill, or work on something personal, without the urge to update everyone, that says something. It means the drive is actually yours, not borrowed from likes and comments. The real stuff gets built in the quiet, not the applause. Sign 2. You take criticism without immediately making excuses. You know that feeling. You put real effort into something, maybe a project, an assignment, something you made or wrote or built, and then someone points out exactly what's wrong with it. Not the part you wanted them to notice, the part you worked hardest on. What happens in your body in that moment? For most people, the heart rate jumps and the ego rushes in to defend itself. Well, I only did it that way because if you can sit in that discomfort for a second, hold back the urge to argue, and just listen, that's rare. Your ego treats criticism like a threat, but people with real strength keep their self-worth separate from their work. The criticism becomes just information, not an attack. The moment you stop defending your ego is the moment you actually start improving. Sign 3. You can say I was wrong without feeling attacked. This one connects to the last point. You've been in an argument, maybe with a friend, a parent, a partner, and halfway through, you realize they're actually right. But instead of admitting it, you keep going, because backing down feels like losing. It's uncomfortable to give in, but if you can just say, you're right, I was wrong about that, that's real maturity. We tend to attach our identity to our opinions, like being wrong about something means we are wrong as a person. Strong people separate the two. Changing your mind when you get better information isn't weakness, it's an upgrade. Sign 4. You say no without apologizing. You know the moment. Someone asks for a favor, and you don't really have the time, but you say yes anyway because saying no feels rude. And when you finally do say no, you attach a whole apology to it, a list of reasons, almost like you need permission. If you can just say, I don't have the bandwidth for that right now, with nothing tacked on, that's a boundary actually holding. It comes down to this. You have to get comfortable with someone else being a little disappointed without rushing in to fix that feeling for them. Your energy isn't infinite. No is a full sentence on its own. Sign 5. You use jealousy as a blueprint instead of poison. Everyone gets jealous. You scroll past someone who's further along, better job, better body, better life, whatever it is for you, and that small sting hits before you can stop it. Maybe you hope they fail a little. Maybe you tell yourself they got lucky. People with real strength do something different with that feeling. They get curious instead. There are 2 ways jealousy can go. It can turn into resentment, or it can turn into a mirror, showing you exactly what you actually want. Something you maybe haven't admitted to yourself yet. If you can look at someone's win and think, how did they do that? Instead of resenting them for it, that's a real shift. Jealousy is just ambition wearing a different face. Mental strength isn't always loud. It's not yelling at yourself in the mirror at 5 a.m. And it doesn't mean you stop feeling doubt or pain. Most of the time, it's just the quiet decisions nobody else notices, the goal you didn't post, the criticism you didn't argue with, the no you didn't apologize for. If you saw yourself in 2 or 3 of these, that's already a real kind of strength, built the same way it always is, quietly, one ordinary moment at a time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.